It could actually help a lot.
Liz, we have more to talk about right now. You know who's here?
Thanks, Ernie.
Take a look.
Amy.
Amy Brightfield is here. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Ernie.
Amy, so good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Health editor from Better Homes and Gardens. It's so good to have you on board. And, you know, we heard a lot about this story.
Yes.
And I know if you can't take this exotic trip, okay, and everybody wants to feel, I think the one thing that most people talk about more than anything is that issue. Daylight, you know, loss of daylight and sunshine. So you're here to help us out a little bit.
Yes.
How do we deal with that?
So you want to expose yourself to sunlight as early as you can in the morning when you wake up. Or even just turn the light on, turn your bedside light on. because light suppresses your body's production.
So as soon as you get up, turn the lights on?
Yes, don't get ready in the dark.
Okay.
And if it's light out, if it happens to be daylight when you get up, go to a window and expose yourself to natural light. Even if it's not intensely sunny, just exposing yourself to that daylight first thing sets your clock on the right foot and also suppresses your body's production of melatonin, which makes you sleepy. So you want to suppress that production of melatonin as much as you can because you have fewer hours of daylight during the day.
So we want to control that mood situation that we talked about. And also, we mentioned carbohydrates, and your diet changes too in the wintertime.
Well, you tend to crave more carbs because carbs help your body produce more serotonin, which is that feel-good chemical that your brain produces. So you crave the carbs because you want to feel better, but you can do it in a healthy way. You can eat some unbuttered popcorn or whole grains. So just be aware that you might be craving the carbs and you can manage it.
All good. You don't want to
you don't want to
blow up.
You don't want to eat cookies, but just as long as you're aware that it might happen, you can strategize to eat the healthy carbs.
Okay. Let's talk about kids, all right? It touches everybody. Kids, less time playing outdoors, and their routine changes too.
Well, they are affected by the time change, but you want to keep their routine the same because they take their cues from social cues, like bath, reading a book before bed. So their schedules are as much about ritualization.
So keep them on a regular schedule.
Keep them on the regular schedule, and it might take a week for them to adjust to the time change. They might feel more tired. You could give them a nap, but you don't want to do that too close to bedtime because you don't want to throw them off. You want their bodies to acclimate.
Okay. A lot of older people especially have difficulty driving at night, and they worry about losing their mobility. Okay, what else can we do about that?
So elderly people, if you can't drive at night, reach out to a friend, a neighbor. A community center might have some services that can help elderly people who can't do that, or try to get out and do your errands earlier in the day when you're exposed to more light.
And commuters as well, you know, difficulty at night getting off the train, the subway, the bus, whatever it is, and even walking the dog at night. You know, you have to sort of think about what you can do to protect yourself there.
Right, you want to be in areas that are more populated. You don't want to go to a deserted park early in the morning or take a route home that you're walking in a deserted area. You can also invest in maybe some reflective clothing or shoes. There's actually lights that you can attach to your shoes. So especially if you're walking the dog in the dark at night and early in the morning, you want to invest in that so people can see you. And keep your phone handy just in case there's an emergency. Yes.
These are things that we can do. Bottom line is attitude, right? You got to have a good attitude about all of this.
Yes, be positive, and it definitely takes a village, not just for kids, but for everybody.
But it can make a difference too. If you feel this way and you're looking forward to certain things rather than getting yourself down and discouraged, that can make a big difference in your lifestyle.
Yes, definitely. If you know that you have resources out there that can help you.
Great. Amy, so good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Amy Brightfield from Better Homes and Gardens. Come back again.
I definitely will.
See you soon. Keep that sunshine. Okay. We have a lot more to talk